What is up, guys? LD2T here, back again with another Derek Frost Road to Glory. Last time, Oregon State Beavers continued winning, now 6-0 and up to number 5 in the nation. We're heading to this week going against the Cal Bears, who are 2-4. Let's get right into practice for this week. And just as you expect, it's raining again. Although I'm sure I'll jinx myself, we're well on track to be getting a position battle next week. If we don't throw too many interceptions or take too many sacks, because just like that, we're right in position to have the position battle next week. Here we are, last 3 reps of practice. We've done pretty good, but we did throw an interception and take some sacks. So it looks like we won't be getting a position battle next week, but we're still moving closer. One last pass, and nice, back to 0. That's 5,745 points, giving us a total of 11,100. Let's see if we can spend it. Here at the skill upgrade screen, we see we got Rock Slide for 4,000 points, gives us +2 agility and +1 carrying. We're going to grab that and dive right into our game with the Bears. Here we are at the coin toss. We're going to be calling heads as usual. We lose it as usual, so that means we're going to be receiving the ball. Let's see how it goes. Although 2-4, California posts a very even matchup, at least on paper. Let's see if they can put it in the field. It definitely looks like we're on our way to our first loss of the season, but crazier things have happened before. But nope, that's going to be it. Oregon State takes their first loss of the season to the Cal Bears. Let's take a look and see how our teammates did. Luke Baker posts 220 yards on 45% passing, 1 passing touchdown, 1 interception. Bill Rosario still putting in a good game, 72 yards and 1 touchdown. Brad Wiggins, the normal workhorse back, only putting in 36 yards on 12 carries. Taking a look at receiving, David Humphrey might as well have been the whole receiving corps. 124 yards and 8 receptions and the single touchdown. Take a look at defense. We got 1 interception today, Cortez White, and for sacks, 1 as well, Jay Cleveland. See you in week 9. After losing our first game this season, our Oregon State Beavers have dropped down to number 14 in the nation, and this week we were playing Stanford, number 11 in the nation. Before we get into that, let's see how the Huskies did. Taking a look at the top 25 poll, we see that Washington again loses without Eric Carver on the field. And looking at the top, we still have Oregon sitting up there at 7-0, Ohio State also 7-0, same with Louisville and Michigan State, and then Alabama sitting in 5th with 6-1. Let's jump right into this week's practice session. And of course, it's raining again. Let's get into it. Here we are, down to the last 3 reps of practice. It's going pretty good, no real mistakes, but also no real big plays, so we're probably not going to get close enough to go for position battle next week. try to finish off strong. Good way to finish practice. We walk out of here with 5,640 XP, giving us a total of 13,040. Let's go see if you can spend it. Now over here on the skill upgrade screen, we've got Alexander the Great for 12,000 XP. We've got +4 to throw power, +4 to strength, +2 to overall. Let's get it. Now that we got that, let's dive right into this week's game. Let's get into the coin toss. Stanford picks tails. It is tails. So that means we're starting with the ball. Let's see how it goes. This game's getting real close. Nearing the end of the game. Oh, looks like we just finished them off. And that'll do it. Oregon State moves to 7-1. Let's see how our teammates did. Luke Baker, a pretty poor game, but he got the job done. 254 passing yards, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions on a 53% completion percentage. Take a look at running. Brad Wiggins, 89 yards and a touchdown. Then we've got Ryan Carter, the fullback, getting in there for a 1-yard touchdown. Take a look at receiving. We've got Kevin Davis, 5 receptions, 86 yards, no touchdowns. Got Corey McKenzie grabbing that 1 touchdown of the game with 73 yards. David Humphrey, pretty silent in this one. If we take a look at defense, looks like we got no interceptions on the day. As for sacks, we've got 1 with Jay Cleveland. See you in Week 10. Here in Week 10, our Oregon State Beavers have moved back up to number 9 in the nation. And this week, we'll be going against the 4-3 USC Trojans. Let's see how the Huskies did last week. Looking at that top 25 poll, you see the usual suspects. Oregon and Michigan State and Louisville continue to win, now 8-0. Ohio State, though, loses to Penn State 20-27, drops from 2 to 10. Keep scrolling down, Boston College also loses 17-38 to North Carolina. Go a little farther down, and we see Washington picks up a win, moves up 2 spots, beating Cal 28-14. And actually, this was Eric Carver's first game back off his injury. Can't look at his stats all the way, but we do know that he threw 4 touchdowns and 3 interceptions. It's not a great game, but he's coming back from injury, so what can you expect? And with that comes the end of this episode of the Derek Cross Road to Glory. This next episode, we will run the practice, and then go right into the game with the USC Trojans. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.